Okay, Booty Royale, Rui Takato, Seven Seas Entertainment put out this Volume 1 and 2 compilation, which is very interesting to see. I don't see them that often, usually it's the 1 and 3, the Viz stuff, but here it is. Booty Royale. Enter the idol. 18-year-old karate expert Hebera Misora moves to Tokyo to pursue her dream of becoming a famous singer. Unfortunately, her sleazy handlers trick her into the adult entertainment industry instead. Her only way out is to survive a martial arts tournament where she must fight her way through 100 lustful male opponents. If she loses, she will pay the ultimate erotic price, i.e., I believe it's a 100-man gangbang. Yeah. This comic is more akin to a Harvey Weinstein kind of deposition stuff, like uh, those really creepy Eyes Wide Shut parties. A little mix of that too. Powerful, corrupting people. Also just that sleazy adult entertainment industry stuff. And like I said, when I read the back of it, I was thinking, Bloodsport meets The Accused, and actually ain't too far off from the truth. Except it goes way further than that. It makes The Accused look like it's a very special episode of like Punky Brewster in comparison to the horror that is inflicted upon the characters in this book, especially Haberu, our main character who is dumb as a box of rocks, who is called a bimbo in the comic, and very much is so, doesn't realize that she cannot sing. She's not that talented except for breaking people's bodies. Tapping into her martial arts expertise and breaking jaws and legs and limbs and da 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 da. And other than that, like that's all she's known is to kick ass. She doesn't have a sense of the world, and always comes off as maybe a little bit of mentally handicapped. I don't know. This is kind of the tone, but just I don't know. But the content, of course, they blur out some of the genitalia and some of the other stuff. But for the most part, yeah, it actually makes it worse than if you actually showed it, because there's just so much of it in this, and not in a fun way. It kind of gets oppressive and depressing. It's like I said, it's like Bloodsport meets The Accused, and it's Bloodsport I love, but The Accused is one of those, like, okay, it's a important movie, but good lord, it's depressing. Same thing with this. This has actually turned out to be kind of depressing. It was a slog to get through. I wanted to go ahead and get through it, and I want to just like stop, a quarter of the way through it, and then it's like I call it a day. But I was like, oh my god, I got another chapter to read. Oh no, I got two more chapters to read. But I got through it, but I don't feel any interest in going through and reading more of this comic, more finding out what happens to her. Does she win? Does she lose? Does she find love? I don't care. And that's a shame. I mean, I know there's people out there who probably love it. Part of me thinking, oh, it's gonna be like just a sexier version of Love Hina. No, or some of those like was the those other kind of romance, little weird mixes. This is magic. This is more martial arts. I'm like, okay, maybe a little mix of that. No, nah, it's just you know talking about sugar daddies and rich people and they're flying it all over and basically pimping each other out. It's like look, all the starlets are together, and it's like, yeah, this is basically just a human meat market. And it wasn't done in a fun way. It was done like, oh, this is probably how it happens. You see all those actors and young actresses on like red carpets and stuff. They're being paraded around the rich and these bankers and producers and Saudi princes and people from Abu Dhabi. They're flying in like, oh, come back to my country. She's on Instagram. She's into this, that, whatever. That kind of thing. It's like, yeah, clearly she's just pimping herself out. It's this higher class isn't on the corner, $20 for a BJ. This is private jets, gold-plated toilets, and other horrific stuff is going to go down. And hey, at least you get paid for it, right? Yeah. Hey, acting. But yeah, this is pretty horrific content in here. There's a encounter with an anteater, and that's all I'm going to say. And I was like, yeah, I think this is illegal. But yeah, this comic. If you're feeling just brave, go ahead. If you're thinking it'd be interesting to you, go ahead. I can't really show many. I'm just going to show like 2 or 3 panels from this comic. I'm not going to go through and have to censor everything because there's a lot of that censoring, or just basically standing around talking. But that isn't that much. A lot of it's the martial arts aspect, the pornography aspect. But yeah, this is the kind of content in this comic from Seven Seas, Booty Royale, which I think is a different name in Japanese, but I ain't gonna bother trying to mingle that. And that's it. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.